and thank you for joining me today. This is Liz at home again from Cape Town in South Africa, and I'm doing this as a bonus video today. I won't complete the whole thing, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I have these word searches with some coloring pictures on for you to download for free. They're Halloween word searches, and I've just opened a shop on my Ko-fi account. That's the Ko-fi coffee site, which I always link, and I want to thank again the few people that have very kindly donated to my channel using that site. And this is just a free gift to all and anybody that views this video to download and enjoy these coloring pages with a word search on. So you can either color and do the word search, or you can just do the word search and not color. But I thought I would introduce it to you and show you. I used to have an Etsy shop, and I make downloadables and printables. But I found that the Etsy shop I hardly made any sales, and I always ended up paying Etsy, so it didn't work for me. So I've got a lot of these assets still sitting around, and I thought rather than them just taking up space on my computer, I would share them with you lovely people to say thank you for watching the channel, and hopefully you will enjoy using them. I don't draw the images myself. These are images that I've bought in the past and have bought a commercial license to use. I then have organized the word search myself because I have a computer program that does those. And then I've done the layout myself, just so that you know. So I hope you'll enjoy them. I wonder what this little thingy is there. No idea what color to make it. But so, yeah, I enjoy doing word searches. And I was watching this Halloween Would You Rather tag. I was watching it on Disney Meg, on Megan's channel, Disney Meg Colors. And I'm not going to do the tag because I don't really do Halloween, and all the questions were to do with movies and books and things that I avoid like the plague, because I absolutely can't stand horror or anything awful like that. It just freaks me out. I suffer quite badly from anxiety anyway, so why make myself get scared for nothing? But when I saw the Would You Rather tag, it made me remember that I have never shown you guys that I printed on Amazon KDP this Would You Rather book for children. It's a fun book of Would You Rather questions for kids aged 6 to 12. I publish it under Nana Liz, and three of my older grandsons helped me come up with some of the questions, and it has like sort of things. Would you rather be able to create a blockbuster movie or create a popular video game? Another one, would you rather have an extra toe or only have 9 toes? Some of the pictures one could color if you wanted to, but most of them are just funny faces. But I thought I'd show this to you guys, and if you were interested, I'll put a link to it at the bottom. Might be a fun extra to add to one of your children or grandchildren's Christmas stockings. So that made me think of that when I was watching her Would You Rather Halloween tag. I loved watching the video, but I chatted in my last video, I chatted about the fact that we don't really do Halloween here. I must say this little bat has got a piggy face, hasn't he? Still, I'm going to do his face sort of greyish. But I think I'm going to give him a pink piggy nose and make that pink, no idea what it is, and pink inside the ears. I printed this on some quite toothy paper. It's Spring Hill cardstock, and you can see a lot of white shining through, but it feels nice to color on. So I think it's going to need a few layers. So today, I'm going to, over here, just quickly insert a little flip through of these word searches so you can see what you'd be getting. It's 10 and then there is an answer sheet at the end. But I'm just going to talk over the flip through and continue colouring. So today is actually the day of the escape room party for my one grandchild. And I'm going down to go and hang out with the younger grandchild because he's too young for the escape room. And we thought it would be a good idea there's a little, in the shopping mall where the escape room is, there's a little choo-choo train that drives you through the whole shopping mall. And I'm going to take him on that. And then we can just wander around. There's also a very nice toy store with cute jungle gyms and slides and sort of things like that he'll enjoy. So I'm going to do that with him while the bigger kids are in the escape room. I look forward to spending time with him. So enjoy the grandkids. They're my pride and joy. I had my oldest grandchild here yesterday afternoon. He's already 13. So lovely to see him. They live fairly far away, but he started going to school quite near me. He used to be homeschooled, but now he's reached grade 8. He requested to go into a mainstream school. So it's not a mainstream school per se, it's a private Christian school. Very lovely school that he's going to. Small classes of about 15 kids in a class, which is amazing actually. So this is black, I think, that I'm just doing some shading with. I've just ordered a pencil bag with 300 slots from Amazon. Oh my goodness, I mean, it's $24, but it actually cost me like, I think just $53 with postage, import duties, and everything. And so it's so expensive, and I search and search in South Africa and cannot find anything like that. And the thing is, I think they're made in China, so I wish one of the Chinese shops would start importing them. Perhaps I should take it into the local Chinese shop and show it to them and ask them if they can do some research and start importing them. But so going back to this coffee shop, if you decide to go and download this, you'll see it's written up at $0. And then it's the same as if you've gone to Morgan O'Brien's coffee shop to get any of his free books or his paid books. And then it asks you to sign in with your PayPal thing, and you're given an option of paying more than $0 if you feel like giving me a small donation. It's always wildly appreciated, but it's not necessary. And so if you just would like it for free, then you just leave $0 in the payment and check out, and then you're not charged anything, but you have to go through the process, as it were. So I was a little bit confused when I first did that in Morgan O'Brien's shop. So I thought I would just explain that to you. I thought I might still have some, I've got some zested. I'm going to try blending this with Zested because I don't feel like doing 30,000 layers. But the tooth is very visible. Don't want to go near the edge because I think it's going to bleed all over the show. So I also have a little llama. All right, so I've used the Zested and I've let it come into the middle as well, and I'm going to do another layer on top of that now. I really do like blending solutions because I don't enjoy doing too many layers. So this is the black again. What is this color called? I think it's just called Black Widow, BW111. I don't know. I've never swatched these. I hardly use them. And I'm trying to, as I said last time I was using them, trying to use my supplies. We can buy from the shop called Shine, which is Shein, the Chinese store here in South Africa as well. We can't get from Temu. They don't mail to us, but anyway, I suspect the mail will be too expensive. But interestingly enough, the Temu, the Shine store's postage is not very bad at all. They use a company called Buffalo, which is the same courier company that Kraftimo have been using for Emma Lefebvre boxes to send to South Africa. And I was chatting to another lady that gets the Emma boxes, an American lady, and she gets them, apparently they're delivered using Aramex. Now, we've got Aramex here as well, and she was complaining like mad about the Aramex delivery and saying how banged up her boxes were and everything. And I must say, this Buffalo company really impresses me with their delivery to start with. For a subscription box, I used to subscribe to Scrawler Box, and I subscribed to Art Snacks and a few boxes before COVID. And since COVID, all the prices of courier and everything have just become ridiculous, so I don't do anything anymore. But I think it's the wood that's also making things difficult here. But this Buffalo is much less expensive, and they deliver the box in the same month it comes out, which for me is pure magic, because that just never happens to us. Honestly and truly, it doesn't. You sort of, I used to get like my Scrawler box 3 months after the box had been released, which was terribly frustrating, as you can imagine. So I've really enjoyed Buffalo, but I don't think it's one that delivers in America. So I think I'm just going to finish my little bat and then do 1 or 2 words. I see this charcoal I'm using, I didn't actually notice, is a charcoal green, which I find quite funny. I hadn't realized I was using charcoal green. I thought it was just charcoal. Oh dear. Still, I've been using it and it looks okay. Kind of a greeny bat, monstrous greeny bat. And the pink inside will look nice with a slight hint of green. The two contrasting colours work so well together, as long as you don't try and blend them. Big mistake, that one. Now this black colour. Okay, I didn't think you'd particularly want to watch me sharpening these, so I've sharpened them. This is now Huntsman, and it has a nice point, and I want to get into that little corner. I do find, that the toner sometimes comes off if I colour right on top of the line when I've printed the image myself. Then you land again with all these little white speckles, which is kind of why I like to use a solvent. This one is Spiderweb, and these are the actual Black Widows. Who of you have got a whole full set of Black Widows with all the different variations, including the skin tones? Are you pleased you bought them, or are they just like Arteza or another brand? I started falling out of the race round about when Arteza brought in the 120s. Everything just got too pricey for me, and I would buy occasional new things, but couldn't keep up with everybody. And I'd also made the decision that I didn't want to keep up with everybody, that this was just for my enjoyment. This is a much warmer grey than that green grey I had. And I'm just mixing them willy-nilly at the moment. So, it's nearly Halloween now, isn't it? Just a few days left. You guys that enjoy it, you must all be looking forward to things. When I was looking on Amazon for my pencil bag, all these costumes popped up, and they're some amazing looking costumes, and I was thinking to myself how great it would be to actually be able to just order things like that if you're doing a show, instead of having to try and make everything. I saw the cutest image, was doing the rounds on Facebook, of a little girl with, it was a newsprint tutu sort of made out of newspaper and stuff, and then a book made out of newsprint as well, on the back of the tutu, and I can't remember what she had on her head, but she was kind of called Bookworm or something like that, and I thought it was so cute. It was a handmade one. Oh, now I can't open this. There we are, I've got them sharpened. They all look quite similar, actually. I was just thinking perhaps I have already actually swatched these. I have a swatch book that I bought from Colouring Bliss at one stage and downloaded and printed. And I swatched a lot of things in there. And of course, what does it do? It sits on the shelf. I find keeping the swatches in the tin or with the product really is the way forward for me. So this mustn't particularly be brighter in the middle because that is on top of this, I think. And I suspect this is supposed to be black, but I'm making it pink because I want to. That's why. So why not? Perhaps I should have actually made it purple or orange. But I like pink, and it's my page, and I can do what I want to. I don't know if you can hear the washing machine in the background. If you can, I apologize for that. Just got some laundry on. Okie dokie, let me find another paler pink to go over here. They're actually so similar, these two colors. I've seen a few people unboxing this 520 set of pencils. And I must say, when I see the swatches, so many of the colors are almost exactly the same that it seems like a waste. And I mean, I'm finding that with watercolors, one really doesn't need a lot of colors in watercolor because you can just mix so easily. And it's quite a lot of fun mixing the colors in watercolor. Especially if you have tube colors, then you can just mix them. I've signed up for a new box for next year for gouache. Sarah Burns Studio and Craftamo have joined to make a gouache box, and I've so enjoyed the Emma Lefebvre watercolor box and felt like it's really helped me with my watercolors, which I must say I think are still my first love. But so I bought all this gouache. I don't even know if it was earlier this year or late last year. And I just never use it because I feel a bit overwhelmed and not quite sure how to approach it. So I've bought a monthly option so I can cancel it if I find I'm not using it. But I'm quite excited to get the first box. And Sarah Burns, I don't know if any of you guys watch any of the gouache or watercolor type channels, but she seems like a really good teacher. This is nearly dry, and I don't feel like getting up right now. So let me see. Oh, I've got a piece of sponge on here. It's not dry, just looked like it. Being careful not to go out of the lines. I don't want things to bleed, but that does get rid of the white. Just go in the middle there. There we are. I know this probably isn't very good for one's pencils. I bought a whole ream of the Spring Hill cardstock, so I sort of feel like I need to use it. It was recommended on the Colouring Bliss channel, but I must say for me it's perhaps a little bit too toothy. I think it's great if you like the sort of Chris Cheng style pencil colouring and love doing lots and lots of layers. I think it would be awesome paper because it will accept layer after layer. But I'm a quick fix lady. Afraid to say, that is just the way it is. Life's too short for me at the moment. Still, I need to hurry up and load this up onto YouTube so that I can get down to the shopping mall and spend the time with my grandson. So I just want to go over that. You can see the toner chips off. I think it's my printer. So for instance, one of the words is gasp. Now, what one does is looks for that. The way I do it, I'm going to use pink. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm going to use some of my acrylic paint pens and use a sort of a purple or more Halloween-y colour. This one has been primed. The way I do it is look down the things, each line. I would look for a G, and then I look each way. It's not that one. It's not that one. There we are. And then you circle that one. Let me just check that this is working. Yes. And then what I do is cross it out. And so you go, and the letters can go backwards or sideways as well. So I hope some of you will download these and let me know if you have. And I hope you'll enjoy them if you do. And let me know if you'd like more free gifts of this type. Thanks so much for watching. Have a happy Halloween. And I'll see you in the video on Monday. Bye-bye now.